Hey guys, this is That Tech Nerd, and today I'm going to be talking about some of the new iPod Touch 5th generation rumors. With all the hype about the new iPhone 5, the iPod Touch fans might be feeling a little bit left out. But don't worry, there are plenty of iPod Touch rumors, and I'm going to be getting into a few of them. First of all, is the new iPod Touch going to get a better camera? Definitely. Every Apple product with a camera has gotten a camera upgrade with its new generation, and the iPod Touch shouldn't be any different. Probability of a camera upgrade, about 100%. We should expect to see at least 2 megapixels of quality, a flash, and hopefully full 1080p HD video. Let's move on to another rumor. Will the new iPod Touch have 3G service? Well, that's a hard-hitting rumor for most. It got started when an Apple enthusiast noticed that on Apple's website, the iPod Touch had a tiny little 3G in the corner. Now it's tiny, I admit, but it's there. We may soon see the new iPod Touch available in 3G and Wi-Fi models, just like the iPad. Probability of an iPod Touch with 3G service, about 60%. Next up, is the new iPod Touch not going to have a home button? This photo was taken off the internet and it was uploaded by a source that claimed they got their hands on a new iPod Touch 5th generation and it had a capacitive home button, like on Android devices today. The photo is probably a fake, as sources that don't specify themselves are probably frauds. However, it's a pretty interesting concept. Probability of a home buttonless iPod Touch, about 30%. I think if Apple had a problem with a home button, they would have fixed it in an earlier generation. I mean, if it's not broken, they'll fix it. Next, will the next iPod Touch 5th generation be available in white? White iPod Touch pieces have been floating around the globe, especially in China, and this front cover piece seemed to fit an iPod Touch 4, as seen in the picture. This could suggest the new iPod Touch won't have any physical difference from the one we see now. Probability of a new iPod Touch model, about 40%. Before you go spend the money you were saving for a new iTouch case, check out this rumor. A lot of Apple users were upset that the 4th generation had the 8GB model priced at $230. A lot of people were expecting to see the new iPod Touch move up to a 16GB model and keep this $230 price tag, like earlier generations, but sadly it didn't. Hopefully Apple will revert to having a 16GB base model and charge it cheaper than the 8GB base model for today's generation. That's all, folks. If there are any rumors I didn't get to, please make sure to leave them in the comments. This has been a That Tech Nerd video. Please remember to comment, rate, and subscribe, because it really helps. Peace.